the entire offseason program, the entire mock draft season, the entire offseason, really, I put it all on the table for Jaylen Twyman, for the Vikings to select Jaylen Twyman. And what did they do in the 6th round of the 2020 NFL draft? They got our man. They got him. And personally, I'm really, really excited for what is about to happen with this young man coming out of Pitt. Had 10.5 sacks his sophomore year. But I'm really, really excited. And I can't state enough all of the different things that I have, not only all the things that I've watched with Jaylen Twyman, but just the way this man plays with an intensity. John Randall-esque. Now, I'm not saying he is John Randall, because all these players are going to be themselves. He's going to be a Jaylen Twyman. That's all he's going to be, is Jaylen Twyman. But I will say, the way he plays with that tenacity, that strength, that speed, that quickness, it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into why Jaylen Twyman could be the biggest steal of the 2021 NFL Draft, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Greatly appreciate all the support we've gotten. For me, Jaylen Twyman was a defensive tackle that probably could have gone in the 3rd, 4th, maybe even 5th round. But the Vikings got him in the 6th at 199, I believe. Who was the player back in the day that was selected with that pick? I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, it was Tom Brady. Now, I'm not making the assumption or even the connotation that Jaylen Twyman is in any way like Tom Brady, because I don't think that at pick 199 he's going to be one of the greatest defensive tackles of all time. But I think maybe he could be a Hall of Famer. Maybe he could be. That pick has something. There's a magicalness. There's a magic to it. I don't know. Can't explain it. But I will say this. With the way Jaylen Twyman plays the game, like it's the very last play, it could be the very last play. The guy put up 41 bench press reps. Now, I will admit, I was under the impression that he was going to come in a little lighter and a little bit more agile for his pro day, but listen, the man got some bad advice and weighed at 310, or what was it, 301, 310, was about 25 pounds overweight. Okay. I understand that you want to play defensive tackle in the NFL and you've got to add some size, but let's rewind a little bit here. His bread and butter was how quick and fast he was coming out of that break. What was his bread and butter was how fast he was able to get off that line, create penetration at that 3-tech spot, and make plays. He is not only going to drop the 25 pounds quickly, but he is going to develop into being the top steal for the Vikings in this 2021 NFL Draft. If we look at some of the Vikings' defensive tackle depth, now he's not going to be expected to play right away. We know that. We talk about Danielle Hunter. We talk about Michael Pierce, Dalvin Tomlinson. Yep, we understand that. Those solid three are going to do a lot for this Vikings defense. And honestly, there should be no team that runs on the Vikings, especially with those two boys in the middle. It's almost like a Cat and Pevin Williams 2.0. It really is. But at the end of the day, for me, what's going to make the difference with this team, it's going to be that pass rush on third down. What are these young guys going to bring? What are they going to do? Of course, I'm talking about Jaylen Twyman. Of course, I'm talking about James Lynch. Of course, I'm talking about Armon Watts. But at the end of the day, for me, what is going to make this team so much fun, in reality, is what Jaylen Twyman will bring to this defensive tackle room. Jaylen Twyman, to me, again, not just with how he plays the game, but it really depends on, to me, if the Vikings, i.e. Mike Zimmer and that defense, if they will play him right away. Because if they do, I know they will not look back. I think Jaylen Twyman is certainly ready to start right away in terms of being that 3-tech, quick first step guy that goes up and gets penetration. I fully believe that just with the way he gets off the ball, the way he uses his hands and gets moving, he is going to be a penetrating defensive tackle that I honestly think he should put up 5 sacks in his rookie year. I really do. If he's given half of an opportunity, he should put up 5 sacks in his career. That's how explosive this young man is. That's what this young man can do. And honestly, if he was a full-time starter and if he probably learned pretty quickly to hold up in the run game, he could put up double-digit sacks in the NFL very easily. I think he's that type of player. Now, I think it's going to take some time to develop that, get down to the way he is, but he has that type of talent. He is that type of player. And to me, I think he could be the steal of the 2021 NFL Draft. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Is Jaylen Twyman the steal of the 2021 NFL Draft? I personally think so. But those of you that also listen to us via everywhere, you can also listen to us on iTunes. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Check out our website at thesportsbeatpodcast.com. Also remember to follow us on all social media, which we put in all of our links and our handles down in the description down below. With that, go out, have a great night, and skol.